everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Red Dead Redemption 2 here with Morgan. In our new bit of a swampy safe house area? Camp? I guess we call it the camp, as it's not really a safe house. I did know this though, Morgan. You need a bit of a cleanup though, don't you, buddy? Looking a little bit raggedy. How do I oh, there it is. I was gonna say, how do I shave around here? Trim. Again, we're keeping the stash. I'm apparently at length 5 of mustache. That's awesome. Get rid of that. Oh, look at that mustache grow. So before we were at a 3. Now we're at 5. Oh, child. Look at that shit. Oh, get a good view of that. Oh, yeah. That's a mighty fine mustache, Mr. Morgan. Finally, something respectful. I don't say so myself. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let's have a look at the map. Okay, here we go. So who's that? That's Dutch is down there. I apparently have a $50 bounty on my head. Oh boy. Mr. Pearson? Pearson needs to speak to you. Further questions of female suffrage. But females would never call suffrage, surely. Not in their nature. Not for us men folk. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's see what he wants. Fat bastard.
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and
What is
Whoa.
wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
That can is floating.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it.
Oh, is that the lady from the
I
mountain?
was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Ah!
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You wanna head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson?
So it looks like my hair's getting
Maybe
quite
me
long
and
too.
Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
What if you get a haircut, Morgan? Arthur.
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
It's a glorious life we live. Letter from Mr. Pearson. Dude, he's got the right dude.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that bag. We got work to do. Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan?
Tacitus
I shoot the
Kilgore.
shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Go to the post office. She's gonna get she killed Amy or shot or some shit. You watch it. So this guy buy, sell meat.
You look hungry.
Sell. I have to sell you. Alright. Because I don't have anything to sell.
Thank you for your help.
What did you get there, Harold?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What's in the parcel?
Look, it's an ointment, all right? For a private matter. Now, I really must be going. Don't mention this to Vera.
Ah. I thought I was gonna have to like intervene there, but never mind. Stagecoach can't do because I'm a bad person.
You want paying, you get back to it.
It's a nice wee town. Whoa.
Can I help you, mister?
How much bounty do I have to
Like
pay?
to post a letter?
All right.
Ooh.
Farming
Hey, this one.
always has a solution.
Scene map.
Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Oh, and a day's work, Arthur Morgan. Who says the life of an outlaw is boring? Just post a letter, we're in, we're out. No one got shot. Cue Mrs. Adler.
My sister's newborn had more strength than you, and he came out bright blue.
Oh,
I'm
lovely.
trying.
Try harder.
God damn it. We should have left her up on the mountain.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
We'll give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for
Jesus.
goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know. So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work.
Here we go.
I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah,
Cinematic.
I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I owned got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
What does she want? So he has asked for harmonica, huh?
Just don't kill the camp cook.
I think Bill wants here pummel.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
Uh-oh.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to
sweetie.
pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
If you had a gun.
Let's get the hell out of here. Go!
Oh, he's coming back.
They was gonna rob us.
New pair of pants. Think you're landing ready?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
What the hell's this guy?
Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish. You okay there, Sage?
Of course. Think I can't handle these moves? Look out behind you. Told you I could shoot a gun.
Where?
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
There, see? Not many still standing now. Oh, I want fancy. Damn
Got him.
cool as you sons of bitches.
Lady, you are enjoying this far too much.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward. I think we're good here, Arthur. Ah, shoot. All right, I'll drive us back.
Wow.
Probably
So-
shouldn't linger here too long.
Are the riders like the gangs of this area? I guess they are.
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine.
Oh, I'm steering.
Careful. We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not
We
to
showed
get on
these
your bad
bastards,
side.
huh?
Can't you go any faster?
Sure.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
Did good.
Oh dear, she
But
sounds like
it's
she's a
lot
bit of a
messy
smoker.
Near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
You go too, bitch. Oh fuck, I went the wrong way.
But
Yeah.
maybe not.
Back up,
Who
back,
did
back.
they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who
The
knows?
Lemoyne Raiders,
Anyway.
yeah.
Don't you go ripping Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
Oh dear.
Be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
To be fair, I didn't even look in the journal, Sadie, so good luck to you. Alright, we're back, boys and girls. We only shot half a dozen men or so. Oh god, where are we going? This horse has a mind of its own.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
I got a silver.
Shut up.
I did good. Hell yeah. It's good enough for me. Alright, gang. How do I... What's this?
Arthur?
Who the fuck's did that?
I posted that letter for you.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Leave me alone, will you?
Oh, John.
There he is. Sorry, can this wait?
Well, fine.
Hey there, Jack.
So many people in this goddamn camp. I can't keep up. Alright, Dutch.
Of course he does.
The steward's gonna be repeated. Oh, boo. Like poker with uncle.
Hello, Arthur. You okay?
So drunk he doesn't even know what he's doing.
So, what do you think of the place?
Seems fine for now.
Yeah.
She's fine for me.
Buy us a bit of time, I hope.
Alright, Dutch. What's on the mind?
How you doing, old friend?
Watch out for alligators.
Us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me.
We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Okay. We going fishing? I'll bring Jack. Actually, no, he's a terrible fisherman. Never mind, let's leave him behind. Let's leave him behind. The fuck is that? Is that Uncle? God damn it. Uh-oh, there she is. Walk away. Look down. Look away, she's coming right for me. Oh, good, good. No eye contact.
Hey, old girl,
That's how I deal with life in general.
why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in. Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good and long.
Always green crushing and bubble bursting, you.
Come on, Roach.
Hosea, let's go fish.
All right, gentlemen. Let me show
Hi,
you how
Roach.
it's done.
Look at those pouts on the back of my freaking horse too. Alright, let's cinematic mode this. Oh, apparently I can't do that.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly
There we go.
son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Jose.
I don't know if we like the. Do we like the
Once in
cinematic view
country
better?
with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town.
Well, it's
As of
part of my bounty, so.
Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what
Dutch has
turns
asked the group
up.
to gang do not use weapons or cause
We've
trouble
got
on
to
the
be
road.
discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day.
Alright, sounds like a plan to
Looks
me,
like
Dutch.
law up ahead. Play it cool.
Oh, focus. I paid off my bounty, so I should be good, right? You want there's some pelts? I have pelts. Oh god, where are we on, Roach? Just doing a circle.
easy. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Oh, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Oh, I see what's happening.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy, Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted, man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps
what the
we
hell
can
are we doing
discuss
now?
the Foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away.
Come on,
Keep
Roach,
your
let's go.
guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive.
Got it.
Come on, hurry.
I'm trying. Roach isn't very fast, okay?
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Arthur
Mr.
Gully.
Callahan, please.
Remember, he always good with aliases.
On the line here.
I
Dixie
guess
Normus, that's my name.
Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You've said plenty.
You fellas couldn't arrest a blind woman.
Idiot. Now get after the others. Come on.
How the hell do I do
Train's
that?
slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train.
What side? Yeah. Come on, Roach.
See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us
trying.
as close as you can.
I'm trying.
You think you can jump on there?
How the fuck do I do that?
Why me?
Now he's throwing bottles. The low-down bastard.
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing!
Oh, struggle.
Damn fool!
Alright, let's go, Arthur.
Run, don't let them get away.
Run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Callahan. Faster, Mr. Callahan.
Come on, shitbag. Go, get after them. Bastard.
Oh, I missed.
Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Punch. Punch. In my hat, you fuck. In my hat gone.
Lose him.
In my hat. It's the source of my powers.
You hold it right there!
I did get it increase my health though.
Just you and me now, pal.
So they got loot in here.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here.
We need to bother.
Let me go.
Can't do that.
Let's dance.
Need some gin? Come on.
You sure?
Still got a knife in his hand, by the way. There you go.
Come on.
My head again.
I'm right out here if you need me.
Get him, Arthur.
Who's talking now? Huh?
My fucking hat.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well,
Everything's fine. I have my hat.
I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
How do I get out of here? Pick up the Anderson boy. Oh. It's the power of the hat combined now with my new power of the mustache.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
What now?
Take him in, come on.
We get a bounty for this shit?
A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train.
Oh
Load
boy.
Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural.
I've done
All
this
right,
before.
let's take him in. Follow me.
What
I
about
know
the
where.
others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you
Sounds like
already
a
know
shithole
what
then.
Braithwaite's.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
It's like two feuding families.
We're gonna bear left here.
There's a beer left here? Shit. Why are we going this way then? Judges us the game to not use weapons or cause trouble on roads. Got it. So, no causey troubles. I might get a haircut though. This is Rhodes. It's actually not that big. Oh, actually no. It's pretty decent size. I'll take that
Here
back.
we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Got it.
Carry him over, then.
Hold on. Hi, Hosea.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes.
I remember this guy.
The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents, some said.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Not super agents.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there. Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Alright.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about?
Hell yes, we're
I
going
like
fishing.
This place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Something shameful, right?
I ain't even shot.
Dry goods. Oh, this is where we were before. Oh, with Sadie. There you are, Rose. Look at them, all three of them lined up perfectly. Atta boys.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
I'm first, I win.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Drake?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
Smartly.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought. This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Interesting. So he's kind of with the gang, but he just gives us information from time to time, I guess.
Hold.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Deeper water?
Yes, over there on the shore.
Ah.
Whoa!
There's a fish
I'm
like
sure
right there.
nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
I don't know if I even have my fishing rod.
This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go. Let me roll. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Keep going.
Ah. Oh, I see where we're going. Oh, it's got a bit of a drift on it.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. You won't catch much without a rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure.
Oh, lake lure.
That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Strong with a good old worm.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Any second now, boys and girls. You're watching the miracle of fishing.
Arthur's got a bite.
You hooked him?
Get in, you fuck.
Okay, that was a bite. There he is.
How is he so quick at reeling?
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the
Big
mouth
one.
of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Now, reel him in, Arthur.
You're
I
getting
got him.
the hang of this.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. If I swim to shore.
Ah, I should have had that one.
Oh, I'm trying to hold that.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night
Got
until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I like it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be.
Come on.
Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
You got this, Arthur.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse.
Come on.
Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Got one.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Old story time with the crew.
You got a bite.
You got a bite there, Arthur. Nice, you hooked me.
Now I do. Seems like a big boy too. Come on. Come on, boys. Get in here, you fuck. Alright, we got it, we got it, we got it.
That feels like a bite. There we go. Good job, Arthur.
Oh, Arthur's pleased with that one.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We can keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done.
Wait till the taters is done.
Wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. Three mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, round. We care not for martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchantmen who do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground, ground.
I don't know where the horse is at. There's the camp.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back in camp think we took too much fun.
It did not.
All right.
And we're back.
I think we gonna be okay. I know.
I always know, whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Mission complete. The new south. Oh, I didn't do very good, so I don't even look at the details in that.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
Okay, say no more.
You're lost, Arthur.
Okay, Uncle, walk away. Walk away, you lazy bastard. So who's Alias? Leopold Strauss. Oh. Where's the other mission? Raise. Ah, I see. Oh, and those white out areas are weapons forbidden. Yeah. Touche. And obviously we have a bounty in New Austin. New Hanover, sorry, so we ain't going that way. There's Blackwater, we're definitely not going that way. There's Strawberry. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy indeed. Alright, Arthur. So we made some fun memories today. Fishing with the boys. Shopping and fighting with girls. As it should be.